The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, descended on the 2nd of January 1978 in the sacred land of Tiruvannamalai, where Paramashiva resides in the form of Arunachala Hill and Arunachaleshwara, the presiding deity of the temple. This very land is known throughout history as a spiritual incubator for enlightened beings. His Divine Holiness was birthed by an esteemed group of enlightened beings, including Yogiraj Yogananda Puri, Mataji Vipudananda Puri, Isaki Swamigal, Annamalai Swamigal, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar and Narayana Swami Pillai and many others who sought to facilitate the happening of superconsciousness into the physical form in order to manifest a conscious breakthrough for the whole humanity itself. Nithyananda, 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 Nithyananda.
Let's start with the birth. Let me describe exactly the experience of birth. I do not want to add my commentary to it now. Let me describe the experience itself. Maybe later on I'll give the explanation. The experience itself is really wonderful. There was no duel or two things first, like a darkness covered by darkness. I can't even say darkness covered by darkness. That word doesn't have meaning. It can be said even in the way like a light covered by light. There was no experience, experiencer and experienced separately. There was only one consciousness, which is intelligent, which is alive, and which is enjoying itself. Understand? The consciousness is such, it is alive, and it knows it is alive, and it enjoys just being alive. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means it is alive, truth. Chit means it knows it is alive, means it is conscious of its life, its existence. Ananda means it is enjoying its own existence. That is what we call Satchidananda. First, it was just the Satchidananda, nothing else. I was conscious, I was alive, and I know I was alive, and I was just enjoying that I am alive. I exist. Suddenly, in a very vague way, one small light, please understand, I am explaining frame by frame what happened during my birth. During my birth, frame by frame what happened, I am explaining for biography. Later on, I'll explain the every frame. The first frame was a light in somewhere around South India, southern India. But I do not know at that moment it was Arunachala or something like that. Just somewhere around southern India. That was the first slide, first scene. The next scene, like a star, shooting star, I was just pulled by that light. The second scene was like a shooting star, I entered into that light. The third scene in my consciousness was the Arunachala. By now, I know I already taken the body. I already taken the body. I am inside the body. It was around 11:45, January 1st, 1978. Then it took around 40 to 45 minutes for me to settle into the body and come out. So according to doctors, the time is something like a 12:30. But according to me, 11:45. 11:45 of January 1st. That was the time first the Arunachala appeared in the consciousness, in the inner space. And the moment I saw the Arunachala in the inner space, I know the body is, I have assumed the body, or I entered into the body.